Welcome, I'm Foxworth Human, and today we're playing KSP2 Kerbal Air Program. That's right, it is no longer the space program, because space is dangerous. So we're going to get right into this, and we're going to be the Kerbal Air campaign, and we're going to change down here to the agency name. It will not be Kerbal Space Agency, it'll be the Kerbal Air. The Kerbal Air Agency, because we're going to see how far we can unlock the tech tree without putting any Kerbals in space, and in the VAB with just a capsule, because that's all that we need, because we're not going anywhere, right? So let's just launch. And then on the pad, that little light blinks and says, "Hey dummy, you can do science." So then you automatically get your science. You tell your little Kerbal to hop out. He has to be off the capsule, and then your thing lights up again. Do your science. Walk over, click it. He does his little experiment, collects his little sample. It tells you some neat little stuff there in the corner, and we recover and get our science. And then we head to unlock some tech. And with our 28 science, we grab light launchers and probes, because we sure ain't putting any Kerbals on our rocket, are we? The new mission control, where we get missions, and we meet Dr. Carrie Kerman, who is a kind of a coffee addict. We'll learn about that later. But they want us to go 10 kilometers on the pad with the Kerbnik 1, listening to that great little countdown, the amazing engine sounds. The sound is great. Yeah, we got the Kerbnik 1 on the green lawn dart. Kind of looks like a 4th of July bottle rocket type thing. There are no Kerbals in that pad, because we're gonna cheat some missions here. Or not really cheat, but cheeky. There we have hit the 10K. We're definitely going past the 10K. We're gonna send this thing all the way to orbit. Okay. And this little upper stage is just going to kind of fly up. Should cut off engine in a second. Yep, there we go. Coast up to Aviation. Poof, that's a nice little orbit. And then we'll go do some cheeky science mission gaining. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, so you can be notified of more dumb videos. 96 by 71, good enough. And hey, look, we're back in the mission. Carrie Kerman's like, "You're back, woohoo! You did the mission. 25 science you'll get. Thanks, science." I know that wants to go out of the atmosphere. Alright, out. We track it. We head back. You click on it. You can control it. Boom. There's your, go back, submit your mission brief. Collect your science again. Click on it. Submit. 50 science. Oh, we're back. Oh, and then, because the first launch, and there's coffee, and we need more coffee makers, and she tells some pretty dumb jokes and talks a lot about coffee. Oh, we're out. Let's get back to it. Mission completed. I don't know why it shows you the orbit there, because on the next one is to get an orbit. So we'll track the mission again, and we go back to the tracking station, and then we click on our Kerbnik 1, and here we are in orbit. Oh, hey, look, you did the mission. Go back to mission briefing. Collect your science. Oh, 75 science. Submit. Thank you. An amazing job. Yep, she talks about more stuff. Then we need to go to the moon. 75 science. And then these little extra ones. Well, we gotta go to the moon. But the one was put the pod in water, so that's why we brought an empty pod with us. So then we can just deorbit this, land it in the water, and collect a side mission. A nice little look at that new entry heating they got going on now. You can't just go diving into the middle of the sun or landing on Joule anymore. There's actual heating. And will we hit the ground or will we land in the water? Ooh, it's a close one. What's it gonna be? Was it all for nothing? No, sploosh, we dunked it. Side mission achieved. And for some reason I felt the need to decouple the bottom of it and let it sink to the bottom of the ocean. Mission control, collect our reward for the buoyancy test. She's gonna make a stupid joke about swimming. R&D, now with 198 science, we get aerodynamic stability, survivability, and light aviation, so we can make a plane. And then we can really have an air program. Solid fuel boosters, why not? Science, we definitely need science. Some little parts. I'm gonna need radial decouplers and separatrons, of course. Payloads are good. Let's get a fairing going on. If we're gonna get a probe to the moon, we're definitely gonna need a teir. And that puts us 5 science points that we can use. Well, we can't just send a probe to the moon. This is the Kerbal Air Program, after all. So, we built a little science plane that we're calling the Kitfire. And we got Billy Kerman trying it out for its inaugural flight. He's going to fly over to the old island runway and see if it's still a thing. It is. It's still here. But when we land, it just says it's the mountain. So it's here, but it's not. Deploy the chutes. Bring to a stop. See, we're in the runway, but it says it's just the mountains. So we had to lower the gear so we can hop out. He hops out, collect science. They call it the mountain. Hops back in, reload the parachutes, turns it around, because we think there's a beach over here. We seen something promising. It could be a beach, but we weren't for sure. So it's like we're gonna fly over it. If it blinks, says the beach, as I don't even think it blinks. It might, but if it says the beach, we pop the parachutes and just float down and collect beach science. Beach is something new. There never was a beach science before. They kind of changed it, and now they're regions instead of biomes. And I'm pretty sure we hit every one of them. Unless there's still the Badlands, I didn't find any Badlands. If that's still a thing, I will have to go search that out yet. That used to be a thing. I don't know if it still is. Oh, we come down a little hard and broke the front landing gear. But there's an opportunity for science. So that little automated thing does its science. He grabs his little sample. And the ever popular planting of a flag. You know, it's the only thing we could do before. There was no science. Now there's 4 science. So we broke the landing gear, so we have to live right near the beach.
Right near the beach. Boy.
And plant that flag. Boy! And he'll hop in. We'll return our science. And we'll start unlocking more attack. Long range probes. Power management. Now Jeb They really dissed on Job. I didn't talk about it earlier. Job apparently sent his intern to write a bad note about how they didn't go to space on the first launch, even though I really did. But it was like, oh, we'll go to 10K, so if you really did that, then he's like, oh, you just couldn't even break through the atmosphere. Yeah, so Job's kind of a dick, a douche, you know, but that ain't Job, and Job we trust. So I don't know why they're trying to make him out to be a bad guy. So we threw him in here. He's now gonna go on the grand flag planting, science getting tour. As he hits the grasslands, he throws out all the parachutes, drops his landing gear. We've added a few more parachutes up by the front since, you know, the last time we kind of broke the landing gear right off the thing. But see, now it's a little tail heavy, but nothing breaks. Except we gotta play the brakes. Stop from rolling down the hill. Alright. Landing gear down. We're in the grasslands. Job jumps out, grabs his science. This thing does its automated science. He plants his flag. The grasslands. The text on the plaque reads, Job got out and touched grass. Way to go, Job. Get out and touch that grass. Since you had to give everybody coffee machines. And he takes off gracefully out of the grasslands to fly to the next region, or what us old players call biomes. Like maneuver nodes. They want us to now say maneuver planner. Oh, we've landed in the highlands. Job had to get high using no, let's not say that. He had to get high to get to the highlands. Planted his flag, collected all his science. Continues on. This one, looking. Oh, got left. Oh, good thing the trees don't have collision. And it finally lifts. Then he gets to the desert. But she actually landed this one. Grabs his science, his little sample there, plants his flag for the desert. You know what we think about sand. Hate the sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
In fact, that's even one of Job's observations. The little text there, it says, I would have sand between my toes in space boots. How is this? But he launches back off again, heading to the next region. And look, we've made it to the ice shelf, almost. It's there in view though. We can see it. So we've hit grassland, beach, desert, highlands, mountains, and now we're about to get ice. I was like, well, let's cut across the water because it used to be there was like cold water, but I don't think that's the thing of it. See, now it says ice. And something's glitched out because it says we're landed. We definitely haven't landed yet. And we're coming over the mountain, wondering, is there going to be a spot to land that's flat and good? I mean, it's the ice spot, right? It was the thing there was going to be, and then there was like a frozen lake. It disappears. Oh, let's try to get down on it. We'll run out of room. No! Hit the parachutes. Left. And, strictly because it's a little back heavy. Oh, he flips over on his lid. But he's able to get out. walk over, get a sample of the snow, plant a flag, and then since the crap's upside down, and I think we've hit everything, as I said, unless there's a Badlands. There used to be Badlands, but there didn't used to be a beach. So maybe those switched. We made it. Hopefully there's no polar bears. This is already less than ideal. So he sticks his flag in, and it's time to go to mission control, where we went green. We did science on Kerbin. 25 science, yay! Hee. And then we unlock some more tech. And that's gonna be the end of it. We've gone as far as we can go. Unless you want to see me send probes to the moon and beyond, let me know.